Have you ever just stopped for a second and realized you've been having a full conversation in your head that never actually happened? Maybe you're in the shower, driving, lying in bed, or just sitting alone. And suddenly your mind starts playing a scene. You're saying the perfect thing. You're winning the argument. You're finally confident. You're finally understood. And for a moment, it feels real. Then you come back to reality, and real life feels a little quieter, a little slower, sometimes even boring. And you think, why does my mind do this so much? Is this normal, or is something wrong with me? Let me tell you something very clearly. You're not weird, you're not broken, and you're definitely not alone. This happens to millions of people. But there is a real reason behind it. And once you understand it, you start to control it, instead of it controlling you. Part 1. What is actually happening? Let's keep it very simple. What you're experiencing is called mental simulation. It means your brain is creating fake situations in your head. Not random, but like practice. For example, you replay a conversation from earlier, but this time you say things better. Or you imagine tomorrow's meeting, and you see yourself doing great. Or you imagine a future version of yourself, successful, confident, respected. Your brain treats all of this like a practice run. That's why it feels so real. Part 2. Why your brain does this. Your brain is not trying to hurt you. It's trying to help you. When real life feels stressful, awkward, lonely, or out of control, your mind creates a safer world. A world where you say the right things, people understand you, you feel confident, you feel respected. For example, if you feel ignored in real life, your mind creates a version where people finally listen. If you feel nervous in real life, your mind creates a version where you are confident. It's your brain trying to fill emotional gaps. That's why it feels addictive. Part 3. Real reasons this happens. Simple examples. Let's go deeper, in a very simple way. 1. You didn't say something in real life. You didn't say something in real life. Maybe someone disrespected you, but you stayed quiet. Later, in your mind, you replay it. But this time, you speak perfectly. You win the argument. You feel powerful. That's your brain fixing the moment. 2. You want control. You want control. Real life is unpredictable. People misunderstand you. Things don't go your way. But in your imagination, you control everything. You decide what people say. You decide the outcome. And that feels safe. 3. You're escaping stress. You're escaping stress. Sometimes life feels heavy. School, work, money, relationships. So your brain builds a better version of life. A version where everything is easy and everything works out. 4. You have a strong imagination. Not everyone experiences this so clearly. If your thoughts feel like movies in your head, that means you're creative and emotionally aware. But if you don't control it, it can start taking too much of your time. 5. Your brain is processing feelings. Sometimes your mind is just trying to understand emotions. After an argument or a bad moment, you replay it again and again. Not because you enjoy it, but because your brain is trying to understand it. Part 4. When it becomes a problem. Let's be honest. This becomes a problem when you prefer your imagination over real life. You spend too much time in your head. You delay real actions, or real life starts feeling boring. At that point, it's not just imagination anymore. It becomes escape. Part 5. Why it feels so good. Here's something important. Your brain releases a chemical called dopamine. It's the feel-good chemical. So when you imagine winning, being respected, being successful, your brain feels rewarded. And it learns, this feels good, let's do it again. That's why it keeps happening, because imagination is fast, easy, and feels rewarding. Part 6. What your mind is really telling you. This is the most important part. Your fake scenarios are not random. They are signals. They show you what you want in real life. For example, if you imagine being confident, it means you want confidence. If you imagine being respected, it means you want respect. If you imagine success, it means you want growth. Your imagination is not lying. It's showing you your real desires. Part 7. How to take control. Simple steps. Now let's make it practical. Step 1. Notice it. Notice it. Next time it happens, just pause and say, okay, I'm imagining again. That awareness is the first control. Step 2. Ask why. Why am I getting from this? Respect? Confidence? Escape? Now you understand the emotion behind it. Step 3. Do one small, real action. Turn imagination into action. If you imagine confidence, speak one real sentence today. If you imagine success, work for 20 minutes. If you imagine conversations, send that message. Small actions change everything. Step 4. Come back to reality. If you get stuck in your head, move your body. Stand up, walk, look around, take a breath. Bring your mind back to now. Step 5. Use it the right way. Don't fight your imagination. Use it. Turn it into ideas, goals, plans, or creative work. Because your mind is powerful. It just needs direction. Part 8. Final truth. You're not alone. Almost everyone experiences this. They just don't talk about it. But now you understand something important. This is not weakness. It's a strong mind that just needs direction in real life. So next time you catch yourself lost in a fake scenario, don't judge yourself. Just pause and ask, what is my mind trying to tell me? Because behind every imagination, there is a real life waiting for you. And now I want to hear from you. Be honest. What do you imagine the most? Winning arguments? Success? Or conversations with people? Comment real and tell me. I read every comment, and your story might help someone else too. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe, because once you understand your mind, you start changing your life.